Good day, everyone. I just finished up doing the live stream, and Mam Minnie and I were headed downtown to Baybay City Leyte. We're probably going to be doing some shopping, probably going to stop by the Dunkin' to have a short cup of coffee, catch up with some friends because it's been a while since we've been down there. And, you know, we're going to get the scuttlebutt. We're going to hang around with the old ladies, see what they have to say. Well, today's topic of the video is the Philippines audio and video recording laws. Why did I choose now as the time to discuss this topic? It's because someone came up to me recently, an expat, and said to me that a friend of his, another expat who apparently follows my channel, said that he saw him in one of my videos. And I did not get permission to record him or to videotape him. I'm guilty as charged. I don't usually go around asking people for permission to videotape them, especially if they're in a public place. But before I reacted to him, I remembered that there is such a law in Thailand. In Thailand, you need permission from the person or the parties that you're going to videotape and record. Now, as a matter of practicality, it doesn't happen most of the time because most of the people don't even know the law exists. So it does exist though, and so I did not overreact and say, no, video that's taken in the public view is fair game. I was pretty quick to tell him that I apologize and I'll make sure that I go searching for the video in question or the videos in question, and I will delete that video or those videos right away. He seemed very surprised at my willingness to delete the videos. I'm not sure why, but if anyone came up to me and they said, "Hey Dan, I don't want to be in your videos," I would do my best to make sure that you weren't in them. I have already had a little bit of experience with this. This occurred in Thailand. In Thailand, there is a law in the books that said you must get the permission of all the parties involved that you would like to audio and or videotape. And so I already knew this, and so he wasn't going to get a fight out of me. I wasn't going to take some stupid stand and say, no, whatever is recorded in public stays. I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't know the Philippines audio and video recording laws, but I do now. I do now, and I'm going to share them with you. I'm going to share them with you so you don't get into any kind of trouble. Some of you are probably thinking that one reason why he doesn't want to be on camera is because he doesn't want his ex-wife to know where he's been hiding all these years. If she doesn't know where he's hiding, then she can't come looking for him to collect all that back child support. I'm just joking. I'm sure that's not the reason why he doesn't want to be recorded. Let's get into what the law says, the Philippine audio and video recording law. The Philippines is a two-party consent state, which means that you must obtain the consent of all the parties to a conversation before recording. I already know what you're thinking. You're thinking that, no, Dan, you have it all wrong. That's private conversations between two people must consent. And the place that the conversation is taking place is equally important. If you're thinking that, you would be wrong. The place does not come into play under Filipino law. If you inadvertently recorded a conversation as part of your YouTube video and that got aired, you could quite possibly be prosecuted for violating the Philippines anti-wiretapping law. That law states that it shall be unlawful for any person not being authorized by all the parties to any private communication or spoken word to tap any wire or cable, or by using any other device or arrangement to secretly overhear, intercept, or record such communication or spoken word by using a device commonly known as a dictaphone or dictograph or walkie-talkie or tape recorder, or however otherwise described. So let's move on to recorded videos. When it comes to recording videos, the anti-wiretapping law only addresses recording videos during communications. In this case, it is illegal to record videos of communications without the consent of all the parties, all the participants in that communication. When it comes to recording videos of others in public and private places that do not capture communications, surprise! The law is not clear whether this is illegal and part of this act. However, it is advisable to avoid recording people in places where they expect to be free from surveillance or with a reasonable expectation of privacy. Such places include inside homes, washrooms, hotel rooms, changing rooms, and quite possibly the Dunkin' Donuts. Failure to do this may result in a violation of privacy according to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, to which the Philippines is a signatory. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights further states that no one shall be subjected to arbitrary interference with his privacy, and everyone has the right to the protection of the law against such interference. Let's talk about the penalties that are involved here for violators. Any person who willfully, knowingly violates, or who aids, permits, or causes to be done any violation of a provision under the anti-wiretapping law shall be punished upon conviction by imprisonment of between 6 months to 6 years. If the offender is a public official at the time of the offense, he or she shall be dismissed. And if the offender is an alien, he or she shall be subject to deportation proceedings. Wow, this law is no joke. And so now you know the reason why I wanted to do this video, because anybody who's in the YouTube game, anybody who has a channel, you need to familiarize yourself with these laws. And how do you do that? Where do you find them? Well, I'm going to tell you, because Dan has done the research, so you don't have to. For more detailed information, go to recordinglaw.com. That's recordinglaw.com. This was a real eye-opener, and now you know why I didn't react the way that most Americans quite possibly would have reacted when I was told to take the video of his image down. I'm compliant. I don't want to be in violation of the law, and I respect his right to privacy. I can guess that this is going to rub a few people the wrong way, And they might even say that, nah, that can't possibly be true. It's ridiculous. It can't possibly be the law. But it is in place. So I caution you when taking video, especially in enclosed places, whether it's in private or public, seek the permission of everybody there. I now realize why you're not allowed to take video inside the stores, inside the malls, inside Metro. The corporate owners of these places simply don't want to have to deal with the criminal or civil penalties that can result by the inadvertent recording of a conversation that gets blasted over the airwaves on YouTube or Facebook or some other social media platform. And by the way, in closing, I'll just let you know I'm not angry at anybody. I'm not mad at anybody over this because they brought it to my attention. I'm grateful. I hope this video was informative.